Hey, this is Steve at 1000 Year Home. So earlier I said I was just going to keep working on the house and not worry about an RV or anything. But while driving along, I saw this little guy alongside the road for 2,500 bucks, and now I can have a work office without spending a lot of money on something that I don't want. And it's just the cutest little thing. So and the AC works. I was told the AC works, so that'll feel good that I don't have to move my little imaginary bedroom out there in the cubicles, connexes all the time. That I'll be able to just have one office set up. I'll put a tarp over the top of it. So earlier I had said on a YouTube channel, I said, I'm not going to spend money on an RV. Everything I do is move forward. And but it's so hot in Texas right now. We didn't get a spring. It just went straight to super hot. So I've got to do something. So I got that little guy. I'll drive it around and see how it handles. So what a great deal that was for me to find. The inside's immaculate. The water service has never been used. I can actually use some of the 12-volt systems out of it if I were so inclined. But I probably won't. When I'm done, I'll just turn around and sell it again. So thanks much. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll set this up and have a little home office, and we'll see how that works out. Thanks much, everybody. So I did a stop motion video, which I hope works out.
Hey, I love it when a plan comes together, so it did work out. So I'm setting it up here and leveling it. Later on, I move it from between these two containers because it was radiating heat to around to the side, which is a better deal. But there you go.
That's the container right there. That's I've got the windows cut in, and I think I'll be able to hit in 30 days a move in on that. But it is just so hot. I had to do something to give myself a little bit of respite. So it has an old style 240 connector on it. So I'm going to have to go get an adapter for that. I don't have that 240. But in the meantime, I'll bring my portable AC unit. I'll put it in there on a 110. And I'll run some lights in there on 110 tonight. And I'll be able to have a little bit of rest tonight. So it's the middle of the week, so tomorrow's a work day for me. So I've already verified that my my truck, I'll rotate my truck there, runs as the hotspot. And AT&T called me today, and because they can't give me full bandwidth, they gave me $5 off. So for $15.05, that is my hotspot, and it doesn't do too bad. I can do VPN and video and, open Office all at once. So this is just a little, I believe a 2015 Yuma Fleetwood trailer. I put it up on blocks. There's a little bit of damage on the feet already. A little bit of rust here and there, but not bad. I paid $2,500 for it, so I know I could flip that and get it back out. Let me go ahead. I have no desire to own a camper, but I got to keep working. So it's just your typical pop-up camper. I grew up on these things, so it took me about an hour to remember how to set them up and find all the parts, and not too bad. There's the AC. I understand the AC works. The sink has never been used. The stove has never been used. So at least it's what I was told. Let's look in there. Oh, it hasn't ever been used. Oh my gosh, like a brand shiny new environment. So I could, I'm going to make a steak in here this weekend. Oh, I'll have to blur out those phone numbers. So let me flip that over. Phone number who I bought it from is not in there. So 2 beds, and that will be a sofa sleeper, a little bit of storage. I'm going to make sure underneath here I put down some borax because I don't want the fire ants finding everything. These little holes right here are actually patched on the outside with clear vinyl, so they're not going to leak. And we'll find out how it holds up in the rain or not. So this is Steve, 1000 Year Home. Hey, you think a pop-up camper will last 1,000 years? Look at the adorable little toad that I found. Frog, tree frog. Oh my gosh, he blends right in. Right into the concrete. I'm gonna splash a little water on him since I disturbed him. It was underneath my floor jack, but I'm gonna move that trailer under the shade, and I needed my floor jack. But he's so cute. I can hear him at night making noise. Jeep, jeep, jeep. All right. So I think I'm all worn out. Got the trailer moved. I've got to put it back on blocks. It's level. I'm buttoning up everything. Man, I'm tired. I can't even think of words. I am exhausted, but I'm always exhausted out here. The heat is just way much. So, but yep, the trailer's moved and back in place. My Starlink is moved and set up. I've got my air conditioning set up in there. I'm ready to live in that for a little bit.